put this down to minus 3.0. And the first effect we're going to add is more of a musical element rather than a mixdown element, but I couldn't really do it effectively before I added the sounds into the groups, so we'll add it now. We're going to add a frequency shifter, and this is a very cool way to create tension with build-ups for your song. And it can take some effort out of making a lot of rising synths, because with the frequency shifter, it makes the sound go up or down depending on where you put the hertz at, and it gives it sort of a weird, nasty sound that might not work well on other parts of the song, but for the build-up sound really great. We're going to go to our first breakdown/build-up. We'll highlight the course of frequency shifter, and let's drag that up. Just put that at about 2.24. Doesn't really matter as long as it's going up in some way. Now we'll take the dry wet. We'll have it go up to 100% just before the vocal sample comes in. And seeing how we don't want the leads to sound nasty throughout the whole song, we'll go just before the drop and turn the dry wet back down to 0%. And now we'll take this and copy it, and we'll put it at the second breakdown. And there we go. That's a really great way to make build-ups. Now for the mixdown part of the leads group, we're going to add on an EQ8. We'll make our first band a low cut times 4. And we'll set the frequency to 104 Hertz. Get rid of the unnecessary low sounds because we have mostly high lead sounds going on. And even the mid bass, we don't want occupying too much low end. Now we'll take our fourth band, which is a high shelf. We'll set this to be at about 5.29 kilohertz, 5.35, that'll work. And now we'll play our group, and let's see if we get a sound we like when we increase the gain. Think about 2.14, maybe 2.11. That works really well. Now we'll add on another Sausage Fattener. Let's play our group and turn up the fatness. I like it on 11%, that works really well. And now we'll add LFO tool. We'll switch it over to the preset that I made. And once again, we'll set the output to our group, which is leads in this case. And there we go, now we have the ducking effect with the leads. And for our last group, we're going to look at our effects. Now the effects I grouped together purely out of convenience. The individual sounds themselves already have effects processing on them. You can see that these sweeps have reverb and EQ8 put on them. This sweep has an EQ8 on it, and then our little gunshot sound has the EQ8 and reverb, and it's at the low end and everything. If you want to, you can add some compression, maybe some reverb onto your effects groups, and I've actually done that sometimes. But for this song, it's not really necessary. And one final thing, when you have your song fully mixed down and you're ready to export it to either master it yourself or get an audio engineer to master it, you want to set the master volume to something relatively low. This is so you don't get distortion and clipping issues. I like to set my masters to be at a relatively low level, like -12. And there we go. That's how I construct, arrange, and mix down my dubstep tracks. So that was my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it.